Crew, do we have a treat for you today? Corey, we've got another, what's sure to be an amazing beer from Russian River.
Well, because Russian River only makes amazing beer.
They only make great beer, Corey.
That's right. This is part of their sour lineup. This one's called Sanctification. It is a sour blonde ale brewed only with Brettanomyces. Let's check it out.
Glub, 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 glub.
You know, Crew, I think it's been a while since we've had a solid sour on the show. And I'm ready to get that pucker back. I'm ready to go for it.
I really am. I mean, we've had a lot, and we know they come in all shapes and sizes and colors and different beer styles, and some are just like warhead sour, and some are kind of like just like a little sour tint to them. And Russian River has the firepower to deliver.
They do.
I'm just hoping that they do.
And you know what? The only way we can find out is to dive our noses in, take a little snifferoo, and see what we got. You know, it actually smells fairly clean. It's got a little bit of that like hay-like, farmhouse-like kind of aroma. It's not funky, but it's got a little like hay and some, you know, sunshine in there.
I was gonna say dirty, not dirty as, you know, the antithesis to your clean, but that hay and that sort of earthy kind of like literal dirt quality, not like nasty dirtiness. Sort of like a saison type kind of aroma to it.
Yeah, it's got the sour notes are there.
There is an acidity.
There's
to
acidity.
The aroma.
There's definitely acidity, which that's what I'm talking about. It's got that acidic kind of aroma to it.
Orange, clementine, citrus, orange juicy kind of quality. It's sort of that sort of bite that you get from fresh orange juice.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm expecting a nice, well-rounded sort of sour spectrum, but nothing too intense.
All right. Well, the other thing is that this was made in January of 14, which means it's over a year old. So that's okay with sours. You can age them, and actually sometimes they get a lot better when you age them. But I don't know if it's fair to judge this on freshness. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So who knows if this is what it's like fresh. But right now with this bottle, this day, I think it smells fantastic. I think we need to dive in.
Okay. Cheers.
Sorry.
It's pretty sour.
Now,
it's pretty sour.
Part of that was it went down the wrong pipe. Part of it was the sourness. But you're right. It's got a perfect amount of tartness. That's just what I wanted from this.
That's perfect. It always reminds me of that sort of jolt you get from sticking your tongue on a 9-volt.
Of course.
Like, it's just that weird sort of like battery acid. At first, you know, like it catches you off guard always. I always love the first sip of a good sour.
Okay, how often do you stick your tongue on 9 volts?
I'm not answering that, but I will say that that's what it's like. Okay. All joking aside, it really, for me, tastes like orange juice. So it tastes like very acidic orange juice.
Yeah, if you get like an orange that's not quite fully ripe, and you squeeze that and you get that same kind of like sourness to it, it's exactly what it tastes like. If Warhead's a 10, this is probably like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, that's a really good kind of range there. I will say that under the sour aspect, there is a really nice, clean sort of blonde ale, weedy, summery kind of easy to drink beer with a nice layer of sour acidity on top that really takes it to an interesting level. A beer that's really easy to find all over the country that is similar to this. You're not going to get the sourness of it, but is New Belgium's Snapshot. Kind of a weedy, blondie sort of, but it has a little bit of a sour.
Yeah, that's more like a sour level of like a 3.
Yeah,
but if you ramp that up, I get what you're saying. It does, and it has those nice lemony kind of like citrus type flavors. So.
It's just an attainable beer that can give you an idea of what this is kind of like.
Yeah, I hear you. This is almost like an Imperial Snapshot.
Yeah, yeah. This is straight up delicious.
I was gonna say, for as much as we were really craving a nice good sour, this is delivering on all aspects. I mean, on a nice day like this, it's like 80 degrees out. Feels fantastic. This is a great summery sour beer. Unfortunately, not everyone's going to be able to just go to the store and pick this one up. I wish we could.
Good baseball beer.
But yeah, it'd be just a great sipping beer for being outside. Fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. Ron, what are you thinking about giving Sanctification?
I'm going to go really, really high on this. I'm going to go 98.
Wow.
99. It's really, really good. Yeah. I mean, it's as far as sours go, this is a very drinkable one that you could enjoy I really, really wish we had some more of this.
I'm only going to go 95 because I wish there was a little more complexity. I wish there was a little more of something in the background besides the sour and the citrus. And maybe maybe that's not what they intended.
It's fair.
So maybe it's not fair, but I think it's fair. I think a little more complexity would boost that to a 99 or 100. But absolutely search this one out. I would trade for this one again. So crew, please leave some comments below. What is your favorite sour blonde ale? What are ones maybe that we can get a little bit easier around here? Leave those comments below. And until you do, always remember,
We're the Brew Review crew.
we'll review
A brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Crew, we're sitting here before we start this video talking about Nintendo 64 and the struggle about how if you have an N64, your joystick is a little floppy from the intense Mario Party that you played. So if you feel the struggle,
you feel the struggle.
You feel the struggle.